Hello there, Aquarius. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Aquarius for July of 2018. I got a couple short announcements to make before we start, and that's that the prayer class is there for you, and also the sutra classes are out there. Sutras are in two parts because they have to be. A sutra are a really simple form of meditation and thought forms you put in the meditation. It takes you 5 minutes a day. It enhances the clear perceptions and really fine tunes them. It's good for those of us doing this work, anybody getting into it, or if you just want to fine tune your clear perceptions. Uh, like I said, it's 5 minutes a day. It's in two parts. I made it so you could buy part one, then go back and get part two, or you can get them both at the same time and have a discount. And the prayer class is how to structure prayers. It's a real comprehensive class for manifestation and this kind of work, things like that. That's over there too. There's short videos, like 5 or 6 minutes long, that explain them all to you. Now, for those of you that are new, I lay 4 cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading. So I guess all of us Aquariuses are now named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign, gives you a more comprehensive view of the month. Sometimes the sun sign just doesn't get it for me, at least. And the other thing is, I don't believe they'll go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of like a theme. Now, the message I'm getting is weird. I can hear like yelling, loud voices in my head, like I'm either vying for like and the cards kind of show like moving forward, with whatever project I'm on or whatever thing I'm doing. But what Spirit's saying to me is stay out of the argument. You know, we don't want to do anything like actions or hurtful words or anything like that. That can be a deterrent to us this month. But I hear this arguing, like headbutting. So for some of us, it can be partnership. For other of us, maybe it's, maybe I'm going for a promotion at work, and there's others too, so we're like disagreements or however. Anyhow, they're saying stay out of hurtful, I don't want to be the one that does the hurtful actions or words, period. So avoidance is probably the best thing for us. We got good words: obedience, courage, education, healing, and birth. Wow, maybe some of us Aquariuses are getting a wish come true. There you go. That'd be all right. Our first card here is Page of Rods. This is fire energy. That would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female. But this page is a messenger, and he brings good news. He or she brings good news about usually work, and the one thing with fire energy is I can trust it. It's loyal, honest, trustworthy, true. It stands beside you. If you have a fire energy person that's loyal to you, I mean, they will go down fighting forever to stick up for you. But this one's usually work, and it means good news. It can mean any kind of good news, but usually that's the Knight. But this is good news, usually to do with work. So I feel as if for most of us, we may be getting a good offer. Now I'm going to say it this way because we have another energetics that's similar to us, to this, So what I'm going to say is that courage word's going to come important, and also if this doesn't have to do with work, or maybe it's somebody I know from work. It's usually a younger energy, but I can trust whatever's coming to me, you know? Some of us maybe are making choices or decisions between partners, because our next card's the Page of Pentacles, and I'm like, we got 2 pages in here, and we actually have 3 people cards in here. The Page of Pentacles is earth energy, so that is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo type energy. This is called the card of the scholar. All I think of is the and we have the word education. Some of us may be going back in to acquire new skills, perhaps for a promotion at work or a new job, thing like that kind of energy. This is material plane. This is good news in the material world. When this page comes, it can mean money, financial security, you know, but good news. I always think of them as the kid with the book in the face walking straight into the wall. It's the card of the scholar. They're so intent on making the money, maybe healing, you know, like my financial situation or whatever, and pages are younger energy, so probably birthing new ideas. But this is money message in the material world. So I believe for a lot of us, maybe that argumentative thing, the law of voices I'm hearing is we may be vying for a new position or a new job that's going to benefit us financially. Others of us, and he's an education, he's our word education, so he may need a little more education, or a different skill set. Sometimes we learn that on the job, But like I'm saying, if we are Aquariuses where this is falling into our love relationship, we may be having to called up or stepped up to the plate to make a choice between the 2 different energies. I'm just going to put it that way. If that's us that are looking for, I can't place it. I think for a lot of us it's going to be career, but for ones of us that are, looking at love, we may have 2 choices coming this month for us, because our next card is the 9 of Cups. Pip card, the wish card. I always think with those red cheeks, he drank all 9 of them glasses of wine, and that's what put the smile on his face. This is like getting everything I want, all at the same time, like Mr. and Mrs. Right comes together, the new job I want, finally got my wish, the birth of a child, I finally got it, healing of desires that I was waiting for. Now, this is our word, obedience. With the wish card, it's what are you wishing for? That's the question this card asks. So we have to sit down, we have to go within and really, really focus on what we want, not what we don't want, Aquarius. We've got to keep a clear focus, have the courage and be obedient to our own selves, to keep our thoughts in control at all times, so we are focusing totally on only what we want. We can't mess it up, period, but we can delay it sometimes because our focus is like, maybe I'm not going to get what I want, maybe I'm not going to get what I want. No, be obedient to, I am getting what I want. I have what I want. I am like that. I am in the new job. I am in the new relationship. I have made the right choice. Those kind of words coming into play can be excellent for us this month. And, for those of us that want children, we have that birth there. But for those of us that want a new promotion or a new job, period, here it is. You know, so whatever way we're going, maybe they're going to tell us you need a little more education, or, you know, or maybe they'll say, well, such and such is going to stay and train you for a month, and you'll have that education, but on job type education, that type of deal. But for those of us that are just wishing or manifesting something, this card says yes. Yes. That's what it says. So to me, that's exciting. That's like, what was I really asking for? A lot of us Aquariuses have waited years for what we're asking for, and worked our butts off and had the courage to go through it to get where we're going with this. And I feel like now's the time, you know? So we got a lot for a lot of us. I think this energetics are going to be about work, because this is the 9 of rods, wands, however you want to say it. Usually this guy has a big bandage on his head and he's all bloody and beat up. This is it's by the getting exactly what I want through determined effort, my own determined effort, my own skill, my own ability, right? And if it's one thing, us Aquarius, we're very innovative and extremely creative. Remember that loud arguing? If it's someone, from the beginning message, if someone opposes us, right, our strength, our skill, and our determination will be what brings us through. So we win anyhow. We win anyhow. The healing occurs. 9s are the end, I'm at the end of a cycle. I have to clean up all the loose ends. I got to sweep the last little pile of dust out the door, but it means job well done. But the job is finally done. I'm right at the end of that, you know, and the next thing is the 10. Perhaps the new job, you know. Well, the 10 of rods is carrying a heavy burden, but I can do it, you know. But this is me. I stand in my power. I stand up for myself. I know where I'm going and what I'm going for, and I've done it through my own determined effort. Nobody took me by the hand and guided me to get there. I did it myself. That's why I, you know, like maybe it's something astrologically, but with it, when I saw this card and I'm thinking about the message that's coming through, I thought, oh my God, you know, yeah, we got it all right. Because our next card here is another people card. We got the King of Cups. So now we got water energy in here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The King of Cups is like, it could be an older man that I might be in love with. For those of us that this is love, it can be a father, but like the best father, someone I could go to for advice, someone that would support me no matter what. They really care about me. You know, maybe it's the boss that's helping me to get the promotion. Maybe it's the boss that sees my determination, you know, to move forward in my obedience, that I get all these jobs done, that I have the courage, you know, to keep moving through, that, you know, and we do carry a lot of that healing energy because we're so innovative, you know, and so creative. Us Aquariuses, we think outside the box. We can come up with a new idea for anything, and this energy is supportive of that new idea, whatever it is that we're birthing and bringing forward. The King of Cups is a nurturing energy. It's a healing energy. If we think about the Queen of Cups, she's a high intuitive, but maturity is behind this. Maturity. That's what these, like the queen and the king, their energies. They've developed all of the skills at a high level of their suit, and the emotional ones are their, the cups energy are our emotions. Plus we have the 9 of Cups here with us, our wish. This may be the person that's granting us that wish also. Like if it's all in our job, and we have the scholar card and the word education together, maybe, it might be the person that's retiring, and we're going to take their position, and we get a very large, nice increase because of it. And we hear it from one of these messengers that come to us, and say, hey, guess what, Aquarius, you're the one. You're the one we want. I'm really excited for us for this month. I really am. But they're saying, avert it. Because if we got into an argument, we might say something impulsive, like cut off our nose to spite our face. And even if the wish card, the 9 of Cups here, was reversed, right? And we have 2 9s here. That means, and I've completed it all. It's time for my wish, time for me to stop having to defend and stand up for myself through my own will. All of those, it's over. Sweep the dust, last little bit out the door, and job well done, Aquarius, But if we're working really hard to get there, and we get overwrought, maybe we'll say something impulsive because we're Aquarius, we think outside of the box and get into the argument without even trying, and we don't want to do that. They're right. Guess what our card is? Can't make this up. Steady progress. Wow. Wow. Lead the way. We stood up and made it. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. The King of Cups is loving, nurturing energy. Nice. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions of love. That is nice. And therefore, we reward you with your wish come true. I like it. I love it for us. We're going to have a really good month, aren't we? It says, you drew this card as reassurance that you're making steady progress. You sometimes harshly compare yourselves to others and feel that you should be further ahead on your path by now. Yet look at how far you've come, how many lessons you've learned, how many people you've helped. Focus on your progress instead of expecting perfection from yourself. Each day, take at least one small action step concerning a project that you're passionate about. That's kind of like what they're talking about. You're on the right path, even if it feels like you're moving slowly. Praise the light instead of cursing the darkness, and appreciate yourself. Really, anybody that stands through that 9 of Rods energy deserves the 9 of Cups. There we go. Well, Aquarius, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one, and I appreciate them. And if anybody wants to know more about me, or just go neb about me, all the information's below the screen. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to do that is over at the website, and that's down below the screen in the About section. And to all of you I've met through 2 whole years of doing YouTube videos, and to everybody I've met through 29 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a joy to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.